What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the 80s, 90s, 2000 Vibes Network. We want to thank y'all for joining us for episode 3 of the panel. This episode, we're going to do stuff a little differently. I know episode 2, y'all may have missed. We did strictly audio version, so y'all can still stream that on all audio platforms. We're on, Jamar, help me. We are on
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook Podcasts, Google Podcasts, every podcast platform.
If they play podcasts, we there. Y'all check us out for episode 2. Um, I am Darion. My co-host can introduce themselves.
It's this Jamar. Glad to be back with the team.
Yes, sir.
New York City was good.
What's good?
New York.
Quan, aka Old School Q, what's happening, channel?
What's happening?
What's happening? So episode 7, a lot of stuff happened that made me personally look at things differently, look at certain characters differently. I felt like it was a turning point for Carlton. He definitely looked different in my eyes after this episode. But I can't remember why, but in the beginning, Carlton, or it might have been the end of 6, but Carlton had got mad over, everything just kind of spiraling around him, his whole world, you know what I'm saying? So when he's on the field, what's the name of their sport?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
Yeah. Hard, but they thinking he's, I think Connor had made a comment, you know what I'm saying? And I think it was like a racial type thing. Like, well, first he said something that was offensive, right? Carlton's like, all right, man, I got it. But Carlton hears Connor say something under his breath. Yeah. And it's like, after Carlton, bro, just after Carlton heard this, it pretty much the straw that broke the camel's back, bro. Like, this like the last thing, like everybody keep pushing me to the limit. Everybody's letting me down. Everybody this, everybody that. So when he hears Connor do that, he like, all right, I'm going to show you. So when they get on the field, they playing, Carlton going crazy on these boys.
Carlton cracking shit.
And he set it up on purpose. It's not like it was you got it, I'm hurt. No.
Yeah, hey, he heard a whisper. He whispered, got your ass. Or he said something like that before he
did.
Exactly. He wanted him to have it. But by doing so, he hurt Connor. I think he broke his wrist. He hurt something on that boy. Had to put it on him. Yeah. But by Carlton doing that, a lot of people in school and on the team turned against him. Everybody thought he was tripping. Like, man, what's going on, Carlton? You gonna do this to your boy, to your teammate? Blase. So now Carlton hits a point to where he feels like I said, the world's against him. Like, this is his school. He already feel like he lost control of his own house. Now the school that he's supposed to be running has turned against him. So Will, now that they supposed to have put some stuff behind them, Will steps in like, man, Carlton, like, bro, we ain't gonna sweat that. We're not sweating that. So he comes with the idea like, look, man, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna throw this party. We're gonna have a good time, and I'm gonna show you that everybody's still rocking with you. Carlton was already a little resistant towards it, but he said, all right, let's do it. So boom, they throw the party. As we all seen, Carlton was not enjoying himself at all. We had all these people up in here, but Carlton he ain't really fool with these people like that because he only messed with his circle, and his circle was not at this party. So no matter how
Uncle Tom.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, and that's what they labeled him as. It's like the black people ain't rocking with you because you all have been these white people's face or whatever, in their face, and now they ain't rocking with you because you done messed up their golden boy in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, bro, you just.
And he lost Lisa.
He bring up
Lisa for the streets. I'm gonna keep screaming it. Lisa for the streets.
He been lost Lisa. Lisa been gone. Yeah. But let's add that to the pile. Lisa.
Yeah. But he seen it with Will, kind of took him over the edge, kind of a little bit too.
All of it was just extra. Boom, boom. You just pile stuff on top of me till I can't carry it no more. So you lost Lisa. You feel like you're losing your family. You done lost your friends. It's like, what do? You're in a bad mental space. And at the party, he runs into a female from school. I don't remember.
She looked mighty wokish too.
Mighty wokish. Bad.
She was feeling them though, but
yeah, she was. She was.
Just give my boy some play. You know what I'm saying? They having a good conversation, and she's saying that he's not that bad. Now she comes to Carlton. She pretty much tells him like, bro, you ain't as bad as I thought.
You ain't that bad.
And Carlton pretty much like, well, how bad did you think I was? He on that type of stuff. It's like, man, she pretty much, I tell like, bro, it ain't this. It's cool, bro. It's cool.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I can handle it. And like Jamar said, Uncle Tom, she pretty much tell him like everybody thought you was on that type of time. Like, when think you was for us?
Yeah.
Feel like you was against us. Now,
he never showed up to none of the meetings that they had.
Let me ask y'all this. Most importantly, trial. How do you feel about Carlton's development so far, this season?
I said this was gonna happen in the earlier review that as by the end of the season finale, him and Will was gonna be cool because Will looked out for him. You know, he could have easily ratted him out on the drugs, and we still don't know really if the family know about the drug problem. And Will knows about it, and he never went to Carlton's parents at all about it, and he could have did that. And even when Carlton was doing his dirt to Will and trying to sabotage his friendship with Lisa, he didn't rat on him.
Man, that ain't no man. Try. That's easy to say when he plowing your ex.
Yeah, but before he was doing that, remember, like before, he put the drugs in Will's bag and all that, and got him expelled or whatever. Will could have already did that. He could have snitched on him, and he didn't do that. And
yeah, I'm think plow your ex.
Like there was an episode where I don't know if that's coming up. The episode where he was like sitting on the bed and Carlton was like crying to him and all that.
That's and 7, right?
That's episode 6.
I think it may be 6.
That's either 6 or
6. Yeah, but yeah.
That's when we saw the turning point when I felt like Carlton was changing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I'm like, he's gonna be cool with it.
Right, because I think that was episode 6, because when that happened, and I feel like him and Will had a genuine, real moment.
Right.
So episode 7, he was more accepting of Will's advice. He's like, you know what I'm saying? You're a good dude. You really looking out for me. So in episode 7, saw that, like I say, allowing him to throw the party. Like, cool, man, I'm gonna try it your way. Let's try it. So I agree with that. What about you, Quan? About Carl?
I thought it was still gonna be hard for him and Will to kind of build a relationship because he messed with his ex. So, but he still kind of like brushed it off a little bit.
Hey, Quan don't like Will no more, bro.
Better than what I would have, you know.
Hey, but that's facts though, because I definitely thought it was gonna still be a little bit more attention after the moment, because you was definitely like, man, I'm tripping on drugs. I don't know how I'm feeling in the morning. But I feel like Carlton definitely like, you know what? I'm not tripping. I'm just gonna try to build a relationship with my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Because in his mind, like, I ain't gonna trip over y'all being friends, because that's what he thinks is all that. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's just that.
Exactly, but
man, come on, man. You can't. Come on.
We know it's real.
Little we know in this episode.
So, back to the Uncle Tom part, right? When she tells him this about how everybody feel, he can't handle it, even though he just literally said, "You can tell me, I can handle it." Come on, man. Someone told me he break down, he get mad, he don't want to talk no more. He want the party to be over. He ready to go, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when he runs into his friends. I guess because they was all on the team. He runs to his friend, like, hey, what y'all doing here? I'm like, what up, Carl? They're like, bro, what you mean? What we doing here? We here to support you. Blah, blah, blah. That's the way old boy made it.
Connor and them.
Yeah, but Connor hadn't popped up yet. He talked to the other dude. And then all of a sudden he turned around and Connor's with him. You know, of course he's there. They were really just trying to make them fix what they had going on. Now, Carlton being Carlton, Connor was his best friend. So he don't really want them to not be friends no more, but you did what you did, you pissed me off. So they talk it out. Carlton, I think, apologized for the injury, but he pretty much tell Connor, hey, man, before we move forward, though, man, you're going to have to apologize to me and everybody else on the team for all the racial slurs you be making. Connor thinks Carlton's playing, but Carlton stands on it. He's like, no, I mean that. You got to apologize to all of us. But I feel like Connor's pride definitely got in the way to where he looking around at everybody. I guess he just didn't want to look weak. I don't know what it was. He thought he had that much of a tight grip on everybody that ain't.
I thought he had that much juice in the school.
Yeah.
Remember, because the Asian dude, he said something to him, and Carlton didn't like that, and Carlton was like, "You better apologize."
Fact.
And once Connor did that, when he told Connor to get out, and the black chick looked at him differently.
Oh yeah, because they seen him take a stand. They seen him take a stand, and even with Connor, he refused to apologize because of his pride.
Yeah.
He pretty much said about, "Oh man, y'all, all right, forget this part. I'm gone. Y'all come on." And then all his friends took a stance against him. Like, "Nah, bro, we good here. We having a good time." Right. So pretty much they all sick of it too. Like, you know what? If Carlton can stand up to him, we're gonna stand up too. We ain't doing that. Mm-hmm. So
hold on, Darion. Let me ask you this, not to cut you off. How y'all feel about Uncle Phil going to Aunt Viv's event, clearly showing a lack of trust? How y'all felt about that?
For sure.
You didn't trust her.
I definitely would have showed up too, though, on some stuff. Not saying too much. I ain't trust her, but I ain't trust that blue-eyed bandit.
What you call him, Corn?
Blue-eyed bandit. That nigga want so many relationships. That's what we're gonna start calling him, y'all.
89 2005 Network. He is the blue-eyed bandit here.
The facts. But that's what it was, because he knew she was leaving, but she ain't telling him that old boy was gonna be there. And you know that that's part of the problem. So he find out old boy gonna be there. He like, all right, bet, I'm coming.
Shout out Jeffrey.
He messed up because when he got there, she happy to see him. Like, oh, my husband here to support me. And then this dummy I feel like that was the dumbest thing he could possibly have done. Well, I call him out when Vivian is right there.
Yeah.
Put him to the side, like, boy, I heard what you've been doing with these young artists, how you've been smashing and passing them. Like, I heard about what you've been doing. But tell Justin right there in front of your wife, knowing she's smart enough to put 1 and 1 together. 1 + 1 = 2. You know that she's smart enough to do that.
She already feel like you ain't been supporting them.
Exactly. You're not, like, I've already felt like, like you said, you ain't been supporting me. So then you show me, he do got my back, and then you prove me right. That, like, nope, I'm not even here for you. I'm here to check light skin. I'm not here about nothing else. I feel like, I thought Uncle Phil was smarter than that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, nah, he gonna show his hand like that. But once again, that's what a man pride.
Yeah, he prideful. He very prideful.
For sure. And his pride got in the way, and had his wife mad at him. You pretty much pushing her into the light-skinned nigga arms. You ask him to take your wife. At this point, damn dummy.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'll do the same thing he did. Like, I would have showed up too.
Yeah, I would have showed up.
Yeah, we all painting. Since everybody want to paint.
I like
Let's paint.
Facts. How do y'all feel about the way it played though? Like, after the conversation after they had their argument, their conversation in the hotel room, how do y'all feel about the way it played out afterwards?
You didn't trust her. I mean, we saw this coming. I was waiting for Vivian to, like, put him on blast, because all this time it was like you wanted to show interest for the wrong reasons, because another man was showing interest in your wife that you should have been doing from the jump. You know what I'm saying? And she basically put her career on hold to become a mother and to take care of the family and to, you know, when he was running, you know, to look after him. And you know, I felt like it was time for Vivian to step up and get back to what she was passionate about. And it was just a shame that he was there for the wrong reasons. He wasn't there to genuinely support her. He was there to make sure, you know, Blue-Eyed Bandit didn't try nothing slick with his wife.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I liked it, all of that part. It's just the last part when she stepped back out and would have a drink with the Blue-Eyed Bandit. That's
that part irritated me too. Yeah.
I felt like she was right about everything else until you gonna tell me to leave, and then you go back out here with him to have a drink. You out here drinking with the nigga.
We all drinking now.
And I roll back up and I see y'all out here. I'm gonna be wrong if I put hands on them now.
Yeah, but she didn't. But even if that was the case, even if he felt like something was gonna happen, Vivian knows herself. She knows that she wasn't gonna do nothing. She wasn't gonna let Blue-Eyed Bandit try nothing with her. And I think that's what it was. It was like, I'm gonna go have a drink with him, but ain't nothing gonna happen.
That ain't good enough, because a lot of women have went out with that same mentality.
But you got but she's different from them. You got to be able to trust your woman though. If you can't trust your woman, there's no relationship.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
they've been married for what? How many years?
Though.
For years. It's not even about, man. You gotta understand. people get cheated on every day, and they trust their spouse with everything that's in them, and they still get cheated on. So it's like, I get what you're saying, because if you don't have trust, you ain't got nothing. But just because he trusts her doesn't mean that she's worthy of being trusted. They don't tell
How is she not worthy of being trusted? You raised 3 kids. How is she not worthy of being trusted?
Raising kids ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Yeah, you a good mother.
But she had all
people can change over the years. I will say that.
Yeah. But she had all the signs too, though.
I'm just talking about in general. Like you just said, light skin is giving her all the attention that she wanted from her own husband. So over time, your husband not appreciating you or not giving you what you want, but this man is giving you everything that you desire. Those type of things can influence a bad decision that you just make on a whim. Like I said, there's people every day that trust their spouse and they're still getting cheated on. You know what I'm saying? Is it right? No, but it happens. So I'm not mad if Uncle Phil's come back, if he spin the block and try to see what's going on.
Man,
you don't think that puts a wedge in their? You don't think that puts a wedge in their marriage when she know and he know that you're not there for the right reason. You're only there to make sure that blue-eyed bandit don't try nothing with your wife.
I'm not saying you're wrong, and I'm not saying she wrong. What I think was wrong is, why'd you go back out and have a drink with the dude? We don't need to do that. Don't go back out and have a drink with him. It's like, cool, if you're telling me to leave, then you should be in for the night too. Talk to him tomorrow morning. Don't go ahead and drink with this man. You just kick me out.
Man, he'll be spitting paintbrushes for a week.
Facts. Episode was Hillary and Jazz. Although we've seen the flirtatious moments throughout the show so far, this was the first moment that we're like, oh yeah, like is that we knew it's gonna go down, because they go in that room, they see them kids and they're about to get freaky on the couch. They're like, man, get out of here. What you doing? As soon as they sit down, man, what you doing?
Yeah, I'm rooting for Jazz, bro. I'm rooting for him.
Jazz smooth with him.
I like him. He's smooth.
He's definitely my favorite character. He's past up Jeffrey. Jazz is number one. It's Jazz and Jeffrey. But we see that little glimpse of a hot moment or whatever. It get cut short because she finds out what old boy is, the one who over the house. So she wants to go confront. What's his name? Kato or something like that? Cairo, whatever. They want to go. She want to go confront him about the video that they put out, because she didn't give permission for that, because she didn't read a contract, right? So Jazz like, hey, if you don't want him up, we're gonna go check him. They get there to check the dude. She like, all right, get him up. He like, man, you seen the numbers you did? She kind of paused, like, yeah, I see the numbers, but I still want to go. But then he brings up the endorsements.
Yeah.
And Jazz like, man, you don't care about no endorsements? She's like, wait. let me hear him out. Let me go talk to him. You know what I'm saying? And that already had Jazz, like, like I said, Jazz played. You know what I'm saying? So, and he thought she was like that too. So whenever she kind of started going against her own word, they kind of threw Jazz off. And then she gonna tell him, go get us some drinks. But I wish I would go get a drink for this man. I wish I would.
Jazz is on 10 already. Jazz is on 10.
Then when she gets back from it, of course, she's trying to recant the fact that she didn't like it. Just now she wants the money. So she tried to get back, and then she tried to tell him, what, you want some gas money?
Bro, when she said that, when I say that irritated me.
I'm like, dang, you gonna disrespect Jazz like that?
It's like some gas money. Who the fuck you think I am? Like,
own business.
I'm not your Uber driver. Don't even play me like that.
Facts. But she definitely tried to. She tried to. So I feel like that was a pivotal moment for their relationship. And then now we're on the rock. He's ready to see what's going on.
That's a character flaw.
Facts. So, okay, back to the house party. Right? Now, we left off on Connor pretty much getting dissed. You got to go. Now, after this, Carlton is running around the house trying to find Will so he can tell him, hey, bro, I stood up to him. He trying to do this to his cousin. In this moment, this big moment, the first person he thought he wanted to tell was his cousin. And to me, that showed how great their relationship had became. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I want to talk to my cousin. So, boom, he looked for a text message saying, oh, you got some guests coming. He kind of blow it off. He going upstairs. Now, I know y'all noticed, but while he was going upstairs, you could tell in his face, he felt like he was about to catch somebody doing something. Because he's creeping up the steps. Lo and behold, boom, 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 boom. Cops busted in. So now Carlton have to handle that situation. Meanwhile, Will and Lisa up there finishing up. You know what they just got
wiping off.
Got the rag out, got the rag trying to finish up on.
Bro, in Carlton's old room, bro.
Now that, hey, a bed is still
Carlton's room.
His old room.
Oh, his old room. Oh.
That's what Will moved into.
They had to do
his lacrosse trophy probably still on the wall. Play.
Hell nah. And quick point, that was Lisa's fault. Will tried to go back downstairs to the parties. Lisa like, no, come put that thing on me. So Lisa's fault. I blame her for that situation.
Hashtag Lisa for the streets.
Nah, Lisa for Will. She for Will.
The street, the name of the street is Will, bro. God damn.
This nigga here. So they look out the window, they see the cops there.
She is the most annoying character to me, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, facts. Throughout the rest of the season, she at the bottom of the list. But obviously we know her daddy's the chief of the police or whatever. So she's like, man, I can get him out of this. In order to do that, she has to pretty much leave out of there right then and there. So her and Will come rushing down the stairs. And as they do that, she's trying to stop Carl from getting arrested and everything else. Carlton turns around, looks at him, and you could tell from the look in Carlton's eyes, he knows exactly what just went down.
They got that we just had sex look. Like they can't even look him in. They can't even look him in his face.
Will got on clothes. Her hair all over the place. I don't think her shirt was even on right. I feel like that's what got disrespectful. Y'all could at least fix your shirt, got yourself together. But I get it. We get out here now, or they gonna arrest Carlton.
They can't even look him in the face
at all. And I think that's pretty much where they left us off on episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
Left us off there to try to gauge what could possibly have happened in episode 8, or what will happen in episode 8. Now, I will say, to close this off, I initially thought that this was about to turn everything upside down between Will and Carlton. But in episode 8, we find out.
Same, though.
For sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was like, well, they took 2 steps forward to go 8 steps back. That's what I thought.
Facts.
Yeah.
Anyway, we want to thank y'all for joining us for this episode. Tune in again while we review episode 8 of Bel-Air. Until next time, we are out.